Hello everyone, it's Level Up with Marcus again. Today I'm come to show you my live streaming TV project that I have built, and it is in a website form. So before we proceed, I'll show you what I used in hosting this project. And mind you, this project is hosted locally on my PC, and what I used in hosting this project is called the XAMPP. So the XAMPP is simply an application that will help you host your project locally on your PC. If you don't want to push your project directly to the internet, but you want to see how it's gonna look like without having to put it over the internet, then XAMPP is for you. So here we have the Apache and MySQL. So here you can see stop, but I'm not going to stop them because they are the ones going to help me preview my website on my PC. Mind you, like I said earlier, XAMPP is for hosting your project locally on your PC. So I used an IDE called the Visual Studio Code. So when we say IDE simply means Integrated Development Environment. And this IDE called Visual Studio Code helped me to write all my codes or do whatever that I want in terms of code manipulation in order to get what I want. So you can see my lines of code: applications.html, index.html, channels.html, player.html, about.html, styles.css, app.js, readme.md, and these are file names to each and every line of code. They are files actually that is hosted on my folder with the help of XAMPP, like I said, and these codes have their own role to play. So here with my mouse cursor, I am going to go live, as you can see, and my mouse cursor has turned into the finger cursor. So I'm going to click go live, then it opens the website for me. So you can see stream the world live, your gateway to global television. So this is the home page of the website. So stream live TV anytime, anywhere. So you can see the pages here: the channels page, the about page, and you can see global channels, curated live stream from sports, news, music, etc. And it's very fast and responsive. So it's designed for mobile phones and desktop, and it's open and free. Embeds use YouTube live, no registration required to watch. So you don't need to register any account on this website to watch if it should be hosted on this website. And I want to prove to you guys that it's hosted on my local disk on my PC by going to the address bar tab. So I'll click here, which has the I logo here, and it says your connection to this site isn't secure. It's not secure because it's not on any hosting platform. It's just on my PC. I can have access to it alone. Nobody elsewhere can have access to it. But if it's hosted on the internet, it means that everyone in the world can have access to it. So let's go and explore the website. So I'm going to click on watch now. So as you can see, I've opened the live channels, and you can see the list of channels here. We have some channels from Ghana, we have some from Nigeria, we have some from Europe, we have some from America, Qatar, France, etc. So we have Joy News from Ghana, we have Channels Television, we have Euro News, we have Great Britain News, we have News 12 from New York, we have Al Jazeera, we have Bloomberg TV, we have National Geographic Animals, we have the Victory Channel, we have the Earth TV. So let's choose one of the channels and test it. So I'm going to click on Earth TV, and here we are, the channel is live. And behind the very small, and I want to explain to you why you consume YouTube and serious television. And I'm going to explain to you why. So I pause here and I'll take you to my Visual Studio Code. So my in my Visual Studio Code, the lines of code, I'll take you to app.js because I used YouTube channel links, live channel links from YouTube channels, and I embedded it here using the iframe. So the iframe feature on the code is used for projecting a live YouTube channel streaming on your website, or any video that is not live on your website. So if you want to project it directly to play on your website, that is where the iframe comes in. Then we have the style.css, which simply talks about the design. We have the about.html. It gives an overview of what the website is. So I'll go back to my browser, then I'll click on about. So when I click on about, our mission: stream the world, makes global television accessible from anywhere by aggregating public YouTube live channels into fast, friendly interface. So over here, public YouTube live channels, which simply means that I had copied live channel links from their respective pages and I embedded it into my website using the iframe, so that when you go to the website, you don't have to play the live streaming on any YouTube channel, but you have to play it on my own. Then you can see contact, so email, I've not embedded any email there. So I'll go back to the home page. I'll click on channels. So when I click on channels, these are the live channel TV stations. So I'll go to my Visual Studio Code and I'll go to channels.html. So channels.html, this code is hosting the names of the channels here. But when you go to the app.js, I forgot to add something. I used only the YouTube live streaming ID. I didn't put in the direct link. So you can see ID 7WVYE underscore WRBCU. I used it for join news. I also repeated the same thing for the other channels. And mind you, every channel have their own ID. So the ID is more or less like the mixture of alphabets and numbers at the end of every link of YouTube live streaming links. So you just copy the combination of the numbers and the letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 characters in every YouTube ID. So I'll just pick only the ID and I embed it into the iframe. So I'll go back to the index.html. So the index.html is for the home page. So you can see here, stream the world live home. So this is the main home page. So this code is just for the home page. Everything about the home page. I can choose to edit anything here, but I'll not edit it for the sake of time. So player.html. So in this code, it has a player feature that will make the playing of your streaming much more easier and faster and efficient. So we'll go back to the website. Let me go back to the home page. So this is the home page. So it's just index.html. In the address bar, you can see I'm highlighting it, index.html. So when you go back to my Visual Studio Code, you will see it at the file pages, live TV. And this is my IP address or my local address on my PC where I have hosted this website at. So thank you and see you in the next one. Till then, take good care of yourselves.